Your dog followed you to the bathroom this morning. You probably laughed about it. Maybe you rolled your eyes. What you probably did not do was stop and ask yourself why. Because that shadow behind you is not just being cute. It is running a bonding program older than farming, older than civilization, and powered by the same kind of brain chemistry that locks a mother to her newborn child. Most people never question it. They should. Stick around for number 4, because it will change the way you think about what your dog actually wants from you. And number 7 is the one most owners need to hear, but almost never do. Welcome to Dog Bond. If you are new here, subscribe right now, because every video we make changes the way you look at the dog sleeping next to you. Here we go. 1. Your dog is wired to sync with your movement. This one sounds like poetry, but it is actually measured data. Behavioral scientists have a term for it. Locomotor synchrony. That means two beings moving through the same space at the same pace in the same direction without being told to. A research team tested this by placing dogs and their owners in an unfamiliar room. No commands, no leash, no signals. The dogs were free to go anywhere, but they spent roughly 80% of the time within arm's reach of their owner. When the owner moved, the dog moved. When the owner stopped, the dog stopped. When the owner looked somewhere, the dog looked too. Even outdoors, off-leash, in wide-open areas, dogs naturally match their walking pace to their person. No one trains this. No one asks for it. It just happens. And here is the part that surprised researchers. Dogs actually prefer humans who synchronize with them back. In a follow-up experiment, dogs chose to spend more time near a person who had previously matched their pace and direction compared to someone who moved independently. So your dog is not just tagging along. Your dog is mirroring you, step for step, turn for turn, pause for pause. That is not clinginess. That is coordination, and it is running constantly. 2. It is written into their DNA, not as a metaphor, straight genetics. In 2017, researchers at Oregon State University published findings in Science Advances that revealed something powerful about domesticated dogs. They focused on a stretch of DNA on canine chromosome 6, a region that has been under heavy selection pressure in domestic dogs for thousands of years. That same genetic region, in humans, is connected to a condition called Williams-Beuren syndrome. People with it are often intensely social. They approach strangers easily. They are trusting, warm, and drawn to people almost like magnets. The researchers discovered that structural changes in 2 genes inside this region were tied directly to extreme friendliness in dogs. Then they compared dogs to wolves in behavioral tests. The difference was enormous. Dogs spent far more time near humans. Dogs looked to people for help when a puzzle stumped them. Wolves did not. The conclusion hit hard. Hypersociability is not just a learned habit. It is a core genetic feature of domestication itself. It is one of the major traits that separates a dog from a wolf. So when your dog is stuck to your leg and you wish they would just go lie down somewhere, remember this: they cannot fully help it. That closeness was selected for over thousands of generations. We bred them to need us. And they do. 3. You are their entire safety net. Remember being 5 years old in a strange place and reaching for your parents' hand? Dogs do the same thing. They just use their whole body. Behavioral scientists took a classic child psychology test called the Strange Situation Procedure, originally designed to measure infant attachment, and ran it on dogs. The setup was simple. A dog enters an unfamiliar room with their owner. A stranger walks in. The owner leaves. The dog sits alone. Then the owner returns. What happened looked like a textbook on attachment. Dogs explored more when their owner was present. They played more. They settled down. But the second the owner walked out, everything changed. Play collapsed. Exploration dried up. Stress climbed. And here was the finding that mattered most. A stranger in the room did not fix it. Dogs refused to transfer their sense of safety to someone they did not know. They waited for their person. Scientists call this the secure base effect. Your dog does not simply enjoy your company. They use you as their emotional anchor point. With you in the room, the world feels manageable. Without you, uncertainty floods in. That is why your dog follows you. Not boredom, not hunger. From their point of view, you are the line between a world that feels safe and one that does not. The shadow trailing you down the hall is trust with legs. 4. Most dogs choose you over food. I told you this one would change things. Here it is. A neuroscience team at Emory University built the first program to train dogs to walk into an fMRI brain scanner on their own. Fully awake. No sedation, no restraint. They wanted to see what fires inside a dog's brain when the choice is food versus their owner's voice saying, "Good boy." Each dog learned to associate one object with a food reward, another object with praise from their owner, and a third object with nothing. Then researchers watched the brain's reward center, a region called the ventral caudate, light up in real time. 13 dogs finished the study. Most of them showed equal or stronger brain activation for praise than for food. Not treat-seeking behavior, raw neural reward. Their brains responded more to the sound of their owner's approval than to a piece of hot dog. Only 2 out of 13 were what the team called real chow hounds, dogs who strongly preferred food. Then the behavioral test sealed it. Each dog entered a maze with 2 paths. One path led to a bowl of food, the other path led to their owner. Dogs with the strongest praise response in the scanner chose their owner 80 to 90% of the time. So your dog is not following you because you dispense treats. Their brain is telling them that being near you is the reward. You are not the path to the treat. You are the treat. If that just shifted something in you, hit subscribe. The next one goes deeper. 5. They can smell what you are feeling. Dogs carry up to 300 million olfactory receptors in their noses. You have about 6 million, but the gap is not just about quantity. It is about what those receptors are picking up. A study published in PLOS ONE trained dogs to tell the difference between human sweat collected at rest and sweat collected right after a stressful experience. The dogs nailed the stress samples with over 93% accuracy. They were not reading faces. They were not hearing tone of voice. They were picking up stress from breath and sweat alone. A follow-up out of the University of Bristol asked a harder question. What does smelling human stress actually do to the dog? The answer surprised everyone. It made them sadder. Dogs exposed to the scent of a stressed person, even a total stranger, shifted toward more pessimistic choices in behavioral testing. The smell of human anxiety physically altered their emotional state. Your dog is not just wandering behind you from room to room. They are monitoring you. They track your emotional condition through a sensory channel you cannot even detect. When you are anxious, upset, or overwhelmed, they close the distance. Not by accident. They smelled the shift on your skin, and something ancient pulled them toward you. That is not clinginess. That is a 15,000-year-old alarm system built on love and chemistry. 6. They have your entire day memorized. This one does not need a brain scanner or a genetics lab. Just pay attention to your dog for a week. Dogs are staggering pattern learners. They catalog your daily routine with a precision that would put a personal assistant to shame. They know which shoes mean a walk and which shoes mean you are leaving for work. They know the sound of a specific drawer opening at 6:15 means breakfast. They position themselves accordingly every single time. This is not just instinct. This is learned behavior refined across hundreds of daily repetitions. Your dog has built a mental map of your entire schedule, and they're following tracks that map second by second. The roots go even deeper than habit. During a puppy's early social development, they form powerful attachments to the people who care for them most. If you were there during those months, you did not just become their owner. You became their original template for safety. Layer breed wiring on top of that. Herding dogs like border collies were bred to watch a handler's every step across an open field. Companion breeds like Cavalier King Charles Spaniels were bred to sit in royal laps and stay there. The Vizsla earned the nickname the Velcro dog because it refuses to leave your side. When your dog tails you to the kitchen, the laundry room, or the front door, they are executing a program built from genetics, early bonding, and 1,000 quiet observations of your life. You are the most interesting, most predictable, most rewarding thing in their world. 7. The one thing most owners get wrong about all of this. Every point in this video has told you the same story from a different angle. Your dog follows you because of chemistry, genetics, attachment, sensory tracking, routine, and breed wiring. All of it is real. All of it is beautiful. But here is where it turns serious. And this is the part most people never hear. There is a line between devotion and distress. Most dogs live on the right side of it. Your dog tags along to the kitchen, settles near your feet, naps, and goes about their day when you leave the house. That is a securely attached dog doing exactly what securely attached dogs do. Separation anxiety is a different animal entirely. Behavioral research suggests somewhere between 14 and 20% of all dogs may struggle with genuine separation anxiety. Among dogs brought to behavior specialists, that number jumps to between 20 and 40%. And up to half of all pet dogs may show clinical signs of separation distress at some point in their lives. The signs are not subtle once you know them. Pacing, whining, panting, destruction the moment you leave, inability to settle even when you are home and sitting right there in the same room. These dogs are not choosing to follow, they are unable to stop. And here is the part that could save your dog real suffering. A sudden change in following behavior matters. A dog who was independent for years and is now glued to you overnight may be telling you something is wrong. It can signal pain, vision loss, hearing loss, or cognitive decline in older dogs. The following is not the problem. The change is the clue. If your dog has always been your shadow, that is love. If your dog suddenly becomes your shadow, that is a vet visit. Do not confuse the two. But for the rest of you, the ones whose dogs have been padding behind you since puppyhood, who trip over a warm body every time you turn around in the kitchen, who have not gone to the bathroom alone in years, now you know what it actually is. It is not neediness. It is not boredom. It is not about food or habit or some outdated pack hierarchy theory. Your dog follows you because you are the safest place they have ever found, and they are not willing to let that place walk into another room without them. They are choosing you. Again, if this video shifted the way you see the dog lying next to you right now, send it to someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe to Dog Bond so you never miss what comes next. And leave a comment telling me which number landed the hardest. Was it number 4, when you found out your dog's brain picks you over food? Was it number 7, the line between love and anxiety that most owners never think about? Tell me in the comments which one made you look at your dog differently tonight.